I'm not as tall as Nathan. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. This is an exciting time to have such a strong, charismatic, and very well-loved person running for Senate in this area is exciting. So thank you all so much for coming. I want to welcome you to CD4. And, you know, there's a lot, yes, it's all of St. Paul, basically, but it's all of Ramsey County and about half or so of Washington County. So we have a wide variety of people who are part of Congressional District 4. We are looking to replace Betty McCollum with our candidate, Shia Lowe. So you'll be hearing more from him as the time goes on. My story, huh? Okay. Well, I grew up in the western suburbs, Golden Valley. I didn't move over here until maybe 6 years ago. And I moved because I was both working and going to church here in St. Paul. And it wasn't that far, but I kept falling asleep on the way home to Golden Valley. So I just moved over here, and I've been here ever since. And this is a wonderful place to live. A lot of you are here because you grew up here, right? Your parents may have grown up here, your grandparents. There's a lot of tradition and history in our families and in our communities. And that's worth holding on to. And so there's a lot of things going on. And I'm guessing that's what made Mr. Deputy step up. I know that's what made me step up and get active in the community. And I chose politics. Actually, someone asked me, and I said yes, and it kept going. Well, we're asking you now, because each of you have a story on the things that got you started here, what made you come tonight, why you're still living in this area, why you came back to visit if you don't live in this area. There is much that we need to hold on to. There's much we each bring to the table as well. So open up your mouths to tell your story so other people feel comfortable in telling theirs. Because there's a lot of people out there who are afraid to say they're conservatives, or they're afraid to say that they might actually support somebody who's a Republican. Well, that's something we actually need to be proud of, because there's a lot of history within our story together, and each person brings their flavor, and it's important. So make it acceptable for other people to speak. We know what we think. We think other people and mistakenly disagree with us. But the fact of the matter is, until we talk to them, they don't know. They really don't know. So it's incumbent upon us to make it comfortable for other people to speak. So tell them what you think. Tell them what your concerns are. Be civil. And as soon as they're not, end of discussion. Move on. You're looking for the people who are willing to have the conversation. Don't be worried about who it is that's going off on you. It could be your mother. Okay, my dad went off on me big time when I told him I was running. So, you know, guess what? End of conversation. I'm moving on. I'm looking for people who can vote for me anyway. He can't vote for me. He lives in Brooklyn Center. So... but that's the way it is. That's the environment that we're in, and we're looking for people who are willing to listen. So don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Continue to talk about the things that you care about, because people really do care. We do care because we live here. Well, don't let somebody push you out just because they disagree. So thank you for coming. Congratulations, Mr. Deputy, for stepping up. I hope you all get well engaged in his campaign and helping him in one way or another, or every way. Start by contributing, like Moolah. Give him a little bit of money. He needs it. And thank you. Thank you for coming.